Hello, this is Ray Bowers with Team 26. Alexa, make my webpage accessible. We are just closing out another of our 4-week sprints. The latest functionality that has been added centers around the ability to handle multiple infractions. So if one of our users is not just dealing with a self-reinstatement or a plan of action, they might have both of those infractions going on at the same time. We've implemented a way for them to be able to handle each one so that every account doesn't have the ability to only have one type of infraction at a time. We've also implemented a way for a partially complete plan of action to be saved to our Dynamo table. We're still working on the ability to have that be resumed in the future, but that's here, complete POA in 2 parts. The saving feature does work though. And finally, some Alexa devices have screen capabilities where you can actually see screen output. So we've tested and been able to implement screen output for our skill as well. So here in the backlog you can see for this 4-week sprint we were actually able to complete every single task in user story except for this one. Like I said, we're able to save the progress. We still just need to implement the functionality to be able to retrieve that partially complete plan and move forward with it. Quick look at the repository. You can see our dev is our main branch that we work on before merging into master. You can see that's up to 253 with 69 branches on it now. Lots of work done there. Moving on, we'll go to the developer console so we can test the skill, and I'll show you the functionality of the multiple infractions and also the ability to save a plan of action. So here, sign in. Alright, so now that we've got that all set up, head over to the console, test that. So we will say fix my account.
Your account status is currently suspended. The number of infractions you have is 2. Your first infraction is self-reinstatement test. If you would like to reinstate your account, begin by saying reinstate my account. Do you understand the violated policy?
So now we're being taken through the self-reinstatement.
Have you identified the reason this policy was violated?
we'll say yes to all of these. That's what's necessary
Do
to
you agree to
complete a
maintain your business according
self-reinstatement.
to Amazon
Any
policy
no
in order to
answers
meet
will result
customers'
in it being
expectations
failed.
of shopping on Amazon?
Yes.
Do you understand that further violations?
Yes.
Thank you for submitting your response to self-reinstatement test. Your next infraction is keyword spam and requires a complete plan of action. If you would like to resolve this infraction, begin by saying plan of action.
And then I also wanted to show in the testing console here, they actually show what some screen output may look like, and there it is. That's that functionality. So as you can see, this user in the beginning, they were let known that they have 2 infractions. We went through the self-reinstatement, which is one type of infraction, and here we are directed to the plan of action, which is the second infraction. We can do that.
Please explain what caused this issue.
And as you can see, that just takes us through the typical plan of action where we give the root cause, explain the action we took to get rid of the issue, and then what we're going to do to prevent it from happening in the future. So this other branch here has not been merged yet to our main working branch. There's just a few conflicts that need to be resolved, but I just quickly wanted to show the ability to save the partially complete POAs. So I'm gonna deploy that quickly. Takes just a minute for everything to deploy. But back in the Dynamo table, sorry, it is taking just a little bit longer tonight for some reason. Back in the table though, we can see I do apologize, it is taking quite a while right now. We can see the latest saved yes, yes, yes that we just filled out. Lambda function updating, that'll take just a second. But yeah, we are definitely on track. We've been honestly a little bit ahead since the first semester, and we've been able to deliver much greater functionality than was originally asked for by our sponsor. We had that really cool meeting with his branch manager where we were able to meet via Zoom and show them what we've been working on and answer some questions they had. But all in all, it's been very successful. Our team has done a lot of hard work and done really well. And the skill is now enabled, so we'll run over there, refresh that page. And we'll do fix my account.
Your account has been suspended and requires a complete plan of action to be reinstated. You can say,
So plan of action.
please explain what caused this issue.
I'll say something.
You entered something.
Yes.
Please explain how you fixed the issue.
Something else. And then this is the point where the plan of action is not yet complete.
You entered something else.
There's still more
Is that
questions to be
correct?
answered, but here we'll say cancel.
Error updating status.
And that is because of this guy over here. But yeah, so you can see in our dynamo table there was one that we filled out earlier as a test. We're still just figuring out a way to merge those two branches, but like I said, we are far ahead of where we were planning to be with this entire project, and there we go. But I'll show you one of our not fully completed plans. So earlier, just as an example, action taken we have filled out, root cause we have filled out, but you can see there's no preventative measure. So that is a partial plan save. Thank you very much for watching.